Paul Pierce just shook the NBA with one bold statement, and surprisingly, it had nothing to do with Luka Doncic's weight. The former Boston Celtics star, NBA Hall of Famer, and now Fox Sports analyst recently appeared on Speak, where he voiced what he believes is the true obstacle preventing Los Angeles Lakers star Luka Doncic from reaching his full potential. And spoiler, it's not about his physical shape. Pierce didn't sugarcoat anything. He said it clearly and directly. I don't get it. The guy puts up 38 points and 8 assists a game, and we're still focused on his weight. The real issue is his mindset on defense. Let's rewind for a moment. Since entering the NBA, Luka Doncic has been an offensive juggernaut. He's made the All-NBA first team 5 consecutive times. His stats are eye-popping, his playmaking is elite, and he constantly produces highlight-worthy moments. After being traded mid-season from the Dallas Mavericks to the Lakers in a blockbuster deal, Luka didn't miss a beat. Despite missing several weeks with a calf injury, he returned to form quickly, reminding everyone why he's one of the most dangerous scorers in basketball. In just 28 games with Los Angeles, Doncic averaged 28.2 points, 8.1 rebounds, 7.5 assists, and 1.6 steals per game. He shot 43.8% from the field, hit 37.9% of his threes, and made almost 80% of his free throws. Impressive numbers by any standard, but according to Pierce, the stats don't tell the whole story. The real concern isn't what Luka does with the ball, it's what he doesn't do when he doesn't have it. In other words, defense, effort, and attitude. Defense is all about mentality, Pierce stated. Rebounding, hustle, getting stops, that's all mindset, and Luka just doesn't have it right now. And honestly, Pierce might be hitting the nail on the head. Luka Doncic has never been known for his defense, and that's been common knowledge. But when you're on a team like the Lakers, a franchise expected to win right away, every flaw becomes more noticeable. Especially when your teammates, like the offensive-minded LeBron James and emerging star Austin Reeves, aren't known for defense either. The Lakers' defensive shortcomings were glaring during this year's playoffs. They were eliminated in just 5 games by the Minnesota Timberwolves. They couldn't slow down Minnesota's wing scorers, and Luka found himself being targeted. Opponents exploited him in isolation, ran him through screens, and took advantage of his slow closeouts. No matter how good you are on offense, you can't keep getting isolated and picked on, Pierce continued. He has to learn to play real defense. That's his biggest weakness. It's a harsh truth, but in the chase for championships, honesty is necessary. Pierce isn't denying Luka's greatness. Instead, he's arguing that true greatness is multi-dimensional. You can't be a one-sided player and expect to lead a team through the brutal grind of the Western Conference playoffs. In high-stakes games, every possession and defensive rotation counts. Every hustle play can shift the outcome of a series. Still, credit must be given where it's due. Luka Doncic is only 26 years old. He's already achieved milestones that most players never reach. 5 All-NBA first-team nods, countless iconic plays, and a massive international fan following. He's definitely that guy. But if he wants to be the guy, the one hoisting championship trophies and leading a team to glory, he'll need to grow, not just in skill, but in attitude. And that growth must start on the defensive end. So now the big question, will Luka respond? Will he take the criticism to heart and use it as motivation? Will he accept that defensive commitment, effort, and energy are just as critical as step-back threes and flashy passes? Only time will reveal the answer. But one thing's for certain. If the Lakers want their star-heavy roster to truly contend for a title, every key player, including Doncic, must be accountable on both ends of the court. This summer might not be just another chapter in the Lakers' story. It could be the defining one. In fact, it might even shape the final act of LeBron James's storied career. Turning 41 next season, LeBron continues to defy age and expectations. While most players his age are retired or relegated to minor roles, he's still producing at an elite level, averaging 24.4 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 8.2 assists last season. That performance earned him a spot on the All-NBA second team. LeBron's basketball IQ is still unmatched. He remains capable of seizing control of a game when it matters most. But the reality is, the clock is ticking. The Lakers cannot afford to let another year slip by, especially with the Western Conference becoming stronger and deeper. The Denver Nuggets, Minnesota Timberwolves, and Oklahoma City Thunder are packed with talent. Even young squads like the Rockets and Spurs are quickly closing the gap. If the Lakers think they can run back the same roster and expect better results, they're mistaken. Urgent changes are needed, and everyone knows it, from the front office to the fan base, and certainly LeBron himself. So, what's the next move? First, the Lakers need a true starting center. They need someone who can defend the rim, rebound consistently, and ideally stretch the floor. While Jackson Hayes and Christian Wood brought flashes of energy and offense, neither proved dependable when it mattered most. In key playoff moments, the Lakers were overpowered in the paint. Beyond the center position, they also need reliable depth, role players who can hit open shots, defend hard, rebound, and bring high intensity. Think of the role players LeBron has thrived with throughout his career. Shane Battier, Mario Chalmers, Danny Green, Alex Caruso. Not stars, but guys who knew their roles and delivered in crucial moments. Unfortunately, the Lakers don't have much cap space. That limits their ability to sign top-tier free agents or make significant trades without sacrificing future assets. They're stuck in a tough spot, wanting to win now but constrained financially. It's a frustrating situation for a franchise built on winning. But there's one person who could change that overnight: LeBron James. Let's be clear, LeBron has never taken a pay cut in his career, and honestly, he shouldn't have to. He's earned every cent. He's a generational talent, the face of the league for 20 years, and no one questions his worth. Still, he holds a powerful choice. LeBron has a $51.4 million player option for next season. If he opts out and re-signs at a lower salary, say $38 to $40 million, it could completely shift what the Lakers can do this offseason. Such a move would give the team access to the full non-taxpayer mid-level exception, allowing them to sign a starting-caliber player or high-impact role piece. That's not just cap relief. It's a strategic edge. It could allow them to add a solid center, upgrade the bench, or bring in defensive specialists, all without giving up young assets. With the free agent pool thin, especially for centers, every advantage matters. Let's look at the options. Miles Turner would be a perfect fit, but he seems likely to stay with the Pacers. Isaiah Hartenstein is another appealing target, but he'll likely receive offers the Lakers can't match. Beyond those two, the talent level drops off quickly. Trades are another path, but they often involve giving up players like Austin Reeves or future picks, assets the Lakers can't afford to lose. But if LeBron takes even a small pay cut, those risky trades might not be necessary. They could build a more complete roster around him, one that offers spacing, defense, and flexibility. So why would LeBron do it? After all, he's accomplished everything. 4 titles, all-time scoring leader, Olympic golds, playoff records. He's transformed the game, and his legacy is secure. But one thing still fuels him: the chase for a 5th championship. That 5th ring would place him alongside legends like Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan, and just one behind Michael Jordan. From a competitive perspective, this may be his final chance. And sometimes, greatness means sacrifice. Leadership is about doing what's hard when it's the right thing to do. If LeBron makes that move, he's not just freeing up cap space, he's sending a message to his team, to the front office, and to the fans that he's all in. So what happens next? That's the question everyone's asking. The front office is waiting. Free agents are watching. The rest of the league is keeping tabs. Will LeBron make the decision that gives the Lakers the best shot at a title? Will he choose legacy over salary? This offseason isn't just about contracts. It's about vision. It's about belief. It's about one last championship push. And it all starts with LeBron. The Lakers are entering a crucial offseason. After another early playoff exit, pressure is mounting on the organization to act decisively. Time is running out, and what happens this summer could determine whether the team rises or falls. At the heart of it all is the center position. Since trading away Anthony Davis, a move still debated, the Lakers have scrambled to fill the void. Davis wasn't a traditional big man, but his rim protection and versatility were vital. Without him, their interior defense has collapsed. Jackson Hayes stepped into the starting role out of necessity, not dominance. While athletic and energetic, Hayes lacked the presence to anchor the paint. In the playoffs, that weakness was exploited. Towns and Gobert dominated inside. The Lakers were simply outmuscled. This wasn't about missed shots, it was about having no interior foundation. Without a dependable rim protector, and with guards like Reeves and Vincent focused on scoring, defensive breakdowns were constant. The Lakers must now find a real center, someone who can anchor the defense and lead. But with little cap room and a weak free agent class, that won't be easy. One potential solution? Brook Lopez. Yes, the same Brook Lopez who played for the Lakers in 2017-18. Back then, he was underwhelming. But since then, he's reinvented himself in Milwaukee, becoming a key piece in their 2021 title and one of the league's best two-way centers. At 37, Lopez still produces. He averaged 13 points, 5 rebounds, and remained a strong defender and efficient shooter. Bringing him back could fill the Lakers' biggest need and maybe, just maybe, complete the roster for one final championship push.